Planning a wedding is already stressful and complicated. Planning a wedding during a pandemic is twice as hard. News 8 Now's Isabella Holsizer spoke with those in the middle of planning a wedding and how they're taking precautions to keep their guests safe.
I finally felt like I could be myself with somebody for the first time, that he accepted me for my bad moods, my silly moods, my goofy, like anything under the sun he could handle.
She's kind of really completed that piece that was missing in my life.
Whitney and Steven are getting married on August 8th. Their wedding is a little over 5 weeks away.
Oh boy. Well,
Planning weddings during a pandemic has been no easy task.
It has definitely been an interesting season, to say the least.
we've both gone through various ebbs and flows of she'll have a bit of a panic attack and then a bit of a breakdown and I've got to be the rock, and then about 2 days later I have my fill of it and then I just short out and then she'll take over.
Stenoff says for their wedding, they've planned guests to have access to socially distanced seating, masks, and hand sanitizer.
Their comfort levels are our #1 priority.
And something the wedding planner has already thought of.
You could get crafty and do, some sanitation guest favors, where you can throw in a little bag with a little mini hand sanitizer, some masks, and give it to your guests as they arrive.
The wedding planning industry has taken a harsh turn because not every couple is like Whitney and Steven.
I definitely have had, every wedding thus far been canceled and postponed into 2021. So I definitely have taken a hit in revenue on that standpoint.
But she has a bright outlook.
So I continue to be positive and just look forward, to next year, because next year is going to be twice as busy as what we normally are.
She also has a plan for those who are sticking to their big plans.
For those people, that are moving forward and having their wedding, in August or into this fall, we definitely recommend a few different, safety precautions. One of them would be, working with your caterer.
Whitney and Steven chose a unique food for the wedding.
Ironically, so our first date, we went and had pizza.
Which turns out to be a food that can be individual, practical, and most importantly, safe. In Trempealeau, Isabella Holsizer, News 8 Now.
And if you're getting married soon, it is recommended you check with your venues to find out if they have limits for guests and other safety guidelines.